Austin and Vinny.
Oi, governor!
Wow, that was abrasive. Holy shit.
Hello.
What's all this then?
Oh,
Hello, don't mind my acquaintance here. We're just trying to do bad accents for your quick look.
Well-
I'm from Australia, actually.
You what, mate?
hang on, I gotta stab these people.
Whoa, hey.
Oh, a little bit of violence never hurt nobody.
I guess not.
Jeez, Louise, that's not a little bit of violence, my friend. That person was dead the first time you hit him. What is going on, Alex?
Welcome to Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which is taking place in merry old England during the Industrial Revolution.
So what is that? What are we talking? Late 1800s?
1868, I believe, is the year here.
So the colonies are figuring their shit out, and you're over here making machines.
Well, the colonies haven't been the colonies for a while at this point.
Jesus.
Hang on, sorry, I just gotta murder these guys. I mean, it's very important that oh, that's a cop.
Yeah, well, thank God.
I'm pretty befuddled by the amount of violence you're doing.
Yep.
So
Whistling isn't working. Weird.
all right.
This is terrifying.
Where-
Jesus
I know.
Christ.
Alex, I'm gonna need a breath here.
Come on, dude. Oh my God.
Oh, I love how put off you guys
That
are by
dude's
this.
fine.
Well, he's on my team. He's one of my crew.
Oh, okay. You have a crew.
What?
I do have a crew.
What is this
Wait,
game?
that,
All right,
that
let's-
Billy Club just flew away.
Let's get into this real quick. We're gonna go do a story mission here, but before we get into that, let's talk about what the setup here is for this game. In Assassin's Creed Syndicate, you are Jacob and Evie Fry.
Okay.
You are twin characters who are assassins that have basically been working, what sounds like sort of in the English countryside, sort of picking off smaller Templars that are part of this larger organization that currently runs London.
Okay.
Evie's got some style, though.
Yeah,
Like, that's a look.
that's Evie's current outfit. These are upgraded outfits, but they are definitely not top tier. This is still pretty early in the game. It says I finished about 15% of it, which is probably because I've been doing a lot of side stuff. I haven't done much of this main quest yet.
How long have you been playing?
I'd say probably about 8 hours or so.
And so, just hey man, humor me for a second.
Sure.
You're actually twins. Like,
You are
like
twins.
You're not just dressing up. When you change characters, you have seen these two people interact with each other.
Yes.
Okay.
They are in fact twin characters, and so for most of the game, you can kind of play as either one. All of the side ventures you can do as either character, but the story missions are kind of split out into individual paths.
There's a suggested level for this mission?
There is. You level up your character as you go along, and as you buy more upgrades, your level increases, and you will run into areas where there are Templars that are much higher level than you.
And again, like, you've seen other people acknowledge that there are two characters.
Yes.
I'm just trying to short
No,
circuit
they show
the,
up
like,
on
Fight
camera
Club,
together.
Like,
No, there's no Fight
Evie's
Club
been
thing.
dressing up as a guy kind of thing. Okay. Peeping Tom?
Oh, is this Karl Marx?
Or is that Darwin?
It could be
They both
Darwin
have
or
beards.
Marx. That's actually that was a thing in the trailer. I had a hard time figuring out who was who.
Targeting our network.
You know, I
Might be next.
I'll let this go.
Well, there's not a whole lot to let go here.
So sometimes the Forrest Gumping of these games is a little.
Like the amazing happenstance of how you happen to be where you are and how you were interacting with these historical figures.
Yeah, and like, you know, I think for me in the games that were a little further into antiquity, it was fine because like it's so, hey, maybe the documents are a little skewed or the record keeping, and now
like maybe you don't know who Catherine of Sforza is.
and
anyway.
I don't, right? Yeah, like, oh, okay, maybe the Medicis, maybe it did roll like this. I don't know. Like, okay, my suspension of disbelief comes a little easier. As we start to get closer to like, no, there's pretty good record keeping on all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like starts to just get a little bit more like.
What?
All right, Alex, why is this so freaking violent?
Also, that red blood is like really.
Have you
bloody. It's really
never played an
cartoonish.
Assassin's Creed game before? You murder people in these games,
they
dude.
have gotten. This is more violent. You have always been, to use a term that somebody coined from GameSpot, become the human Cuisinart, but like this is literally you are a blender at this point. You're just spinning around with knives.
Yep.
So you also just switched back to Jacob for this mission because this is a Jacob mission basically.
Well, so Al, you played through all of them.
Weirdly enough, my experience with this series actually is greater in the later entries. I've definitely
Watch out,
played
you're gonna
one.
get shot.
Nope.
What'd you do?
I either dodged or blocked it.
Oh. Okay, so you're are you post Brotherhood?
Yeah. So I played like 1 and 2, but I didn't really get into the series until later on.
What a masochist.
So yeah, I know it's unfortunate, but that's just kind of the way it worked out for me.
So what would you say, in your opinion, are your favorite Assassin's Creeds?
I do like Brotherhood. I really liked 4. I like Black Flag a lot.
Black Flag is cool.
Did you play 3?
I tried to play 3 and I couldn't get very far into it. I was just too bored by it.
Okay, so this is more violent.
Yes, this is definitely more violent than some of the early entries in the series. But that said,
Knife crime.
dude, still, hey, what are you doing in here?
Oh boy!
Hey,
Homie.
you should just let him
He said go away.
All right, fine.
go away.
Anyway, I just killed all those people. I'm not very subtle in these games. Like, I know some people love to try and be, super deft and clever in this stuff. I tend to be, I paint the town red, shall we say.
Sure do.
Snooping around was considered gentlemanly.
Snooping? Sir, I assure you.
Keep vigilant.
All right. After this, I'd like you to, if you could,
Quick, inside.
run down any new mechanics you found in this one.
That was too close a call. You young man gave me
Okay, so the core mechanics, as far as I can tell, are pretty similar to what you have played in these other games. You can, assassinate people by running up on them. You can, climb and jump around the world. The hand-to-hand combat has gotten a little bit of an overhaul, which you tend to see more. So I'm carrying a weapon that doesn't show this off as much. But let's talk about our inventory here real quick. This is what I'm rocking. That's why it's so bloody. His default weapon are actually these brass knucks that you upgrade over time.
Cool.
Yeah. So there's a lot more of just straight up like Queensberry fisticuffs here. Yes. Hey, what's going on?
Question.
Yeah.
One, these gameplay question. Can you just buy these upgrades from this menu whenever you want?
As long as your level is correct and you have the right amount of
Like,
in-game
through the menu,
currency.
there's
Yes.
2, that says get in-game currency
Yeah, you can do that.
with real money.
Yeah.
Right.
That's not new. They had that in Unity.
What's the best value?
I don't know. I haven't really looked at it yet.
$99. It'll get you.
you wanna see how
They
much-
should just do
I
the
kind of
pound. The
do. You
actual
wanna see how
pounds
much we're looking at here?
Exchange rate.
All right, so if you want 10,000, that is so before you can do that, you have to buy Helix credits, which I don't know how much the those are.
Jeez. Wait, they don't even let
Wait,
you buy.
go back in really quick. I don't want to belabor this, but I am curious.
How do you buy
What if you
Helix
hit
credits?
X here? Does it just say there's no way to buy Helix credits from this screen?
I mean, I can take a look and see. Not enough Helix credits.
Is this going to take
Yeah.
you out of the
Yeah,
game?
I don't want to do that right now.
Someone will write a new story about it.
Here's the thing, and this is the case in Unity. The microtransactions were totally meaningless in that game because you could earn enough in-game
good to
currency, especially if you did the theater missions in that game, to where it absolutely did not matter.
Cool.
Oh, it's good. I'm sorry. Can I see the rest of your weapons there?
Oh, yeah.
Because the weapon stuff was one of the things that I missed in.
Ooh.
The sword cane is something that I have Evie equipped with, so we'll see her use
So it
that.
looks like there's 3 tiers here. You have
Yep.
sword cane, sick fucking cut you up knife,
Nux, and then you got
and,
these
death knuckles.
these
And it's the same
kukris.
weapons for both.
Kukri.
Evie.
What is? Why are you? God, man.
Yeah.
That's a rough looking
What
blade.
would you
Don't
do
use
with that?
Oh, I know what I would do with that.
I'm sorry. It looks like he was cut by a sharpened chain.
And then you got like upgraded gauntlets. You
the
got
devil's
new
gauntlet.
firearms.
This looks cool. Like
Yes.
I don't know. I would hate to say that this is a product of having this store in here, but the options are nice.
the options are nice, and
Even
here's
just aesthetically, like even
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
this is the sort of game where like I'll pick a cane that looks cool, even if
Yeah.
it's not the best cane, 'cause I know I'll be fine.
here's your
with
skill
that.
tree, which
And that was a thing in Brotherhood that, like, pimping your guy out and
Yeah.
getting your town to look good. Do you have?
let's look at our gang upgrades. We got a whole tier system for this. So Jacob's whole thing is that he's all about forming a gang out of the ruins of the gang that currently runs the city, which is all Templar control.
Sure.
So anytime you take a territory, you have a big gang brawl at the end of it, once you've done all the objectives necessary to claim a territory.
Okay.
And then once that's over with, there's a little rah-rah cutscene. They're like, you work for us now. And everyone's like, cool, I'm putting on a new jacket. And that's that.
And then you can whistle and they'll come and do whatever.
Anytime they're in the area, all you have to do is press R1. I'm playing on PlayStation 4, by the way, I should say that. Just press R1 when you renew them, and you'll just recruit them to work with you.
Sorry, can you go back into the gaming upgrades? It looks like there's a couple of systems here. What are resource? How do you get more resources to upgrade these things?
So these are just like, it's similar to like 4, where you were just picking up, remember how you would outfit the jackdaw by picking up resources, just cargo along the way? It's the same thing. It's just money and a mixture of resources you pick up in chests.
Okay. What if you hit triangle here?
That's gonna be.
Do you want to buy some? Do you want to buy some things?
Oh boy. Okay. So wait, this is everything now, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Crafting
So
resources.
there are all sorts of ways
Yeah,
to pay to get ahead of this stuff.
yeah.
But again, at least in my experience so far, I have had no problem getting enough money to upgrade as I want.
Where do I spend my U points, man?
I don't know, man. I don't know nothing about no
Alright,
goddamn
with
viewpoints.
nothing.
Wait,
That currency's been completely devalued.
How about the crafting? He's building holsters and the whole thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Are
There,
there animals in this game to kill?
there are no animals in this game, at least not so far.
Okay.
I actually haven't seen a single like dog even running around, which is disappointing.
There are kids in this game, though. I saw.
Really?
They're children.
Oh yes, there's
workers.
orphans all over the place.
Are they
and
on
you
the
are
street though, or are they just like in cutscenes?
So do you remember how in Freedom Cry, when you were freeing the slaves, you would just essentially just walk up and be like, "You're free now,"
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
would be free. It's the same thing. It's literally the same system, but with orphans now.
Or are we?
That's how you free orphans. Okay.
Yeah, you run up to them in a factory, you kill the foreman and all the other guards, and you just run up and just like press the button. It's like, "You're free now."
Are you discovering how
Way to proceed, wouldn't you?
how disgusting the hot dog factory is right now? Is that what's happening here?
I don't know. So
Is
this
that kind of the whole game, kind of discovering how 19th century capitalism is kind of terrible?
Are you?
I mean,
riding
I
the
guess-
jungle?
19th century.
it has not really gotten into any major details about the economy of the time outside of the Templars run everything and they are horrible.
Right, so I guess that's my question is like, at this point, are you like, we have to take over this factory because there are orphans being abused here, or do we have to take over this factory
So
so
this
that...
factory we're taking over because they're producing this syrup, this syrup,
Scissor,
which
yeah.
is essentially preying on the working class and turning them into zombies, more or less.
I remember that.
So I guess, my question is like, is the problem here that that's happening, or that the Templars are doing it?
I mean, it's more that the Templars are doing it, absolutely.
Well, that's probably if I had to guess.
Yeah, it's not good
It's
either
not
way.
good, right? It's worse that the Templars are doing it to nefarious means
Right,
instead of for
Just
the
profit.
pure. Here's what I would venture to guess, Austin.
Uh-huh.
I would venture to guess the Templars are employing men of loose moral fiber
Ill repute.
for the profit,
Right.
while they have their master plan in place
About ancient
control
aliens.
or whatever, like the
Yeah.
hey, no war by having war, whatever their
Right,
whole
right.
logic thing
That's
is.
the Metal Gear thing, too,
Yeah.
right?
So the whole mission before this was you tracking down a distributor and trying to find out where they were making this stuff.
Of your
And now-
scissor-up?
Of the
Yeah,
scissor.
that drank.
Yeah, some of that purple drank. I
So
think
you're
it's not.
destroying a factory.
Yes, so I'm essentially sabotaging this factory as I go along.
So is that not Darwin? Is that like Upton Sinclair then?
I'm not really certain. It's either Marx or Darwin. I
Okay.
feel like this is more of a.
This is a Marx thing.
This would be more of a Marx thing.
I think Upton Sinclair is actually American.
Really, he is.
I think so. Yeah.
But what do you? You're releasing poison gas?
Here's another thing that's new.
Whoa.
Sure.
You're
Spider-Man.
Batman now.
Okay, yeah, Batman.
Truly
Actually,
now.
So you have a grappling hook,
Finally.
which you get pretty early on. Alexander Graham Bell repairs it for you.
Stop it.
It would.
No, he does. He's your gadgets man in this game. Like I've already done one or two missions for him.
Man's a scientist. You gotta find a scientist.
Dickens is also someone that I've been doing some missions for. Like he's been trying to uncover like supernatural happenings in the area and like disprove them.
Oh, okay.
So you work for a thing he calls the Ghost Club, where
That's
you
a
go
cool
around and
name.
trying to figure that stuff out.
Is this too early for Houdini? It must. I think it
Yes,
might
it
be.
is too early.
This would be great if Batman at some point wound up being like the modern equivalent of the assassin, right?
Right.
Yep.
If DC, who owns DC?
Warner.
Oh yeah, so if Warner bought Ubisoft, that could just happen.
Could yeah, sure.
Perish the thought.
Like he finds out that he thinks Ra's al Ghul has trained him to be an assassin, but really he's a Templar.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
This fan fiction
Oh.
definitely exists.
Oh sure, like he is this with
This is
body
my
armor.
headcanon,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, you didn't even do the take the hat off. Put the hood
Yeah,
on
that
thing.
was.
Well, no,
Where do
that's-
you put your hat when you take it off?
You know, that's a good question that I have zero answers for,
Is
unfortunately.
the hood really more sneaky than this hat?
I'm telling you, this is gonna be a Fight Club thing. You just eat me the whole time. There was no hat, Austin.
Oh,
There
there was no
there never
Jacob.
was a
It's
hat.
like he puts the hat on, and that's when he
Yeah.
becomes.
Yes.
So they become Jacob Fry.
Interesting. How do I get out of here?
All right, Alex, I have to ask this question.
Yeah.
the audience wants to know, me being the audience,
Inquiring minds.
what is going on in the meta story with like what's happening is this still a simulation?
Yes, it is. They really,
Without spoiling anything.
well, there's nothing to spoil. Like, there's really nothing to spoil so far.
no, they spoiled it themselves.
As I said, this is pretty early in the game. All I've gotten from that so far was a brief cutscene that sort of said, "Hey, we're in this software. There are the assassin hackers." There's a cutscene of them infiltrating a board meeting involving some Templar executive, and that goes awry. Your people escape, and then I don't know. They're looking for a piece of Eden. That's kind of all I really get out of it so
Whose
far.
ancestor is this?
I don't know.
Okay.
I have no
Aren't we
idea.
just like past that at this point? Haven't they just made it so that it's like we can go into anybody's weird history or whatever?
So I didn't play Unity, but yes, that's where they were going in Black Flag, was they were
Yeah.
developing the commercial kit.
Yeah.
So the one thing I do like is that they actually reference Black Flag here because Kenway is British. So at one point, early on, you go to Kenway's mansion
Oh, cool.
because his son became a Templar after that. So it sort of became that family sort of
Whoa.
became persona non grata.
You gotta go. You gotta go, Alex. You cannot be in here.
You're right.
Can you grapple up?
Can you reach?
I can
Whoa.
do this.
Smoke if you got him.
Yeah, I know. I get it. I'm going to the there. All right,
Need
I'm
a
out.
smoke.
I'm out.
Well. Yeah.
Oh, good thing that was there.
Still got the hay.
Oh yeah, no, the leaps of faith.
Well done.
Ah,
Charles Darwin.
Yeah, well there you go.
Delighted to make your
I hate science.
Yeah.
Fry, the pleasure's all mine.
While you were busy wreaking havoc, I found this.
It's a journal about evolution.
That a sample of every batch has been sent to Lambeth Asylum.
I wonder if it's visiting hours.
Don't be so hasty, Mr. Fry. Many people work at Lambeth. You wouldn't want to attract unwanted attention.
It was the
Wait, let me see your wrist blade.
Problem
I believe we can
solved.
evolve this into a better.
Sometimes a little discretion is in order.
I have this tortoise shell.
Yeah. Put this carapace on your back.
I will meet you at the asylum to continue our investigation.
You got it.
It's a cadence you got there.
Yeah. Science.
all right. So we took care of that. I did not kill everyone in the building with the gas, but that's okay.
So, shame.
Yeah.
I guess. So rats. Hey, there's a kid. There was a youngster.
Yeah.
Were there not kids in any of the other ones?
No, there were
Oh.
kids, but they weren't like the
Look at them all.
the
I mean,
rapscallions that
they're
they are
everywhere.
here. So
but,
there's
but you can't highlight them, right?
no.
We are not.
Alex, what'd you do?
I didn't do anything. There's a gang war happening over here.
Is that are those your blokes?
The guys in the yellow and green are.
Man. Have you met Jack the Ripper yet?
No, so that's DLC.
Okay.
I have a
Are
code.
you Jack the Ripper?
No, I don't think
Yes.
so.
You sure?
One of your bonus objectives there was to torture people a second ago. So
Wait, that guy's just shooting a cop.
Yeah, that's not cool.
And that other cop's just like, damn, that's fucked up.
Oh, now he's like.
just run.
Now I'm
Cop.
mad. I'm a mad cop.
Hey, oh.
Man,
They all had it coming.
have you done much assassinating?
Yeah, a little bit. So the first two missions in the game, like the very first two, are assassination missions. One
Do you
for each.
assassinate by like eviscerating them, tying their intestines around
No,
something,
you
and then
assassinate the
pushing
way
them down a hill?
the way you do in any of these games, which is you pick a path and then you run up and you either leap on them or you just straight up run up and shank them.
Right. Okay.
That's the way it's been.
You've collected a lot of flags.
Before we do that, we're gonna go do the
So
next.
is that L1 just your grapple hook there? So
Yes.
Like whenever you see that
Yeah, anytime
Batman
you
style?
do. Yeah, you can just jump up anytime that icon pops
Okay.
up.
Okay, so you can switch between Eevee and
Yeah, Mike, I'll do so right now.
and you can do that for anything that's not a main story mission.
Yeah, and even, you can run up to those story missions as the other character, but then it will just swap back.
Do they play differently?
Not really.
They have
No.
the same movesets?
So they have separate skill trees, which you can build out however you like. But I mean, in the end, they have the same list of skills you can
I
get.
see.
but
you're
you can
saying.
min-max them to be different?
Yes, if you
That's
want.
cool. I
Yeah,
like
that is very cool.
Let's see. I'm not high enough level for that yet, so we'll come back to that later.
I assume those skill trees at some point kind of polarize into, and you correct me if I'm wrong, like a combat versus stealth kind of thing?
Yeah, a little bit of that, and then there's other stuff for like lock picking upgrades and that kind of stuff.
So you can make a thief, you can make a fighter. Hey, look at...
I taste cat, you rank. Oh, it's mutton
You say I taste the food in the
Oh,
Popeye.
okay.
I'm just doing push-ups, man. Check it out. 150. Don't.
Well,
Cop didn't notice.
nope.
What's happening
Bye.
over there?
And that gang
Alright.
noticed I was there. We're
Yeah.
gonna go do a mission for Alexander Graham Bell.
Alex,
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you the big question here.
Mm-hmm.
Coming hot off Unity, how is this game?
You know,
So far.
I've been enjoying it a hell of a lot more than I enjoyed Unity. So these are my two major complaints, and this is still pretty early on, so there's plenty of time for the game to hopefully address this stuff. The characters themselves, they start out with the premise that you are not supposed to be in London. You've gone against the wishes of your elder assassin, who has basically said, we're waiting for the right time to strike in London. They're brash, they're young, they're like, fuck it, we're gonna go clear London of all the Templar influence.
We can do this.
We can do this. The problem is that so far the game has done very little to define these characters outside of what they want in that context. Like, Jacob just wants to start a gang and murder all these Templars. Evie is all about finding this piece of Eden. And there's really not much else to the characters beyond that other than this vague illusion that their father was an assassin, and that's why they do this.
Right.
But that's kind of been it for them. And so there's not a lot to take away from the fact that other than Jacob's kind of a roguish prick, the way that every male protagonist in the series has been a roguish prick since 3. I think the oh god, what was the name of the protagonist in 3? Connor. Yeah, I think the self-seriousness of Connor really grated on people, and so they have gone so far in the other direction from that since then. And it's a little one note. Evie, it is also a little one note too. She's just driven by this need to find this piece of Eden, and that's kind of it. Other than that, though, there's been no technical problems. There's been no weirdness.
No faces falling off.
Nothing like that. And occasionally the world feels a little mechanical.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like it's kind of happening around you and you're not really in it. But like, the interactions with the historical personalities, the stuff going on with the characters and the plot, like, it all seems like it's just handled better than Unity was.
Can you hijack that cart?
Yes, you can.
Can you jump on just
boy.
the horse?
Oh
part?
yeah.
Just
Check
the
this
horse.
out. Nope.
What?
Can't jump on the horse, but I can do that.
Okay.
Okay, so you can't
And
just
now I've got a carriage.
unhitch the
You can't
horse?
detach
I keep
the
forgetting
horse.
that I can do the carriage stuff because I don't really like it that much. You can do carriage races, which are terrible.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
They're kind of the one part of, like, the one side mission I actively dislike.
Well, it's an open world game with the thing with wheels.
Yep.
Of course there's a race somewhere.
You can also do these Fight Club missions where you just run in and you take on waves of enemies.
It's a good-looking game. I'll tell
It
you that
is.
much.
Did
It's-
you trigger the next story? Is that
I
what-
just did, yeah. So we're gonna. This is not the next story mission. This is the next Alexander Graham Bell mission.
It's a side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, Jacob. Miss.
See, okay, there they are together.
Yeah.
He's acknowledging them
Okay.
both.
He did, right?
Yes, he did.
Stark is the lead Templar who's sort of in charge of all the different aspects of the Templar presence in London.
Stark?
Stark.
Oh, Stark. Okay.
Stark.
Not Tony Stark?
No, not Tony Stark.
He's Tony Stark's great-grandfather. The name changed when he went to America.
Yeah,
Wait.
right.
Another intercepted wire contained the recipe for a powerful hallucinogenic serum.
So the one mission I've done for him so far was that I went up to Big Ben, and there were some fuses that were part of telegraph lines that I had to go repair for him. So that's like your first like big iconic, here's your landmark that you're climbing around and doing stuff, and then you can also start using the zipline stuff for the first time.
Just when I think you can't surpass yourself.
A lot of gas in this game. Evie's a woman of few words, huh?
Oh, she talks. She gets plenty of lines, actually.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, both characters, I would say, are pretty evenly distributed in terms of...
Yeah, if you're gonna do it, do it. If
Yeah.
you're gonna have two protagonists, then like you should develop them both.
Gonna
that
say-
was one of the things, right, with GTA 5 was like it definitely felt like Franklin didn't get as much screen time with like interesting stuff in the final acts.
I mean, Franklin in that game was more there to react to what the other characters were doing than actually have a story of his own.
And to be
that
fair-
included Lamar in
Yeah.
addition to
Yeah.
the two other
Yep.
main protags.
He did seem like he was the voice of reason sometimes.
Oh, he was.
She, I will say, I think you can probably change this, but right now she is definitely sporting a nicer, cooler style.
Oh,
yeah.
That like half cape thing.
Yes.
What's up with that?
It's dope.
She's rocking
I
it.
hate most of Jacob's outfits, to be honest with you.
I like this. Like I just wear half the cape so I can wipe the blood off my hands on it.
All right, so she has some different gear too, right? Oh,
Yep.
you're using these poison darts.
They make them fight each other.
This is the make everyone crazy darts.
Yeah.
always always a good time.
Yep.
The
How
berserk
does
darts.
how does this stack up? Also, wait, was there something in between these two cranes to your left?
Yeah, there's a little fragment there.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought it was a monolith floating in the air.
Weird.
Hey, you go get. Are there dirigibles?
I haven't seen one yet.
How's this stack up to other open world games you played this year, like Batman or Mad Max?
So the thing I've felt so far is that at the very least, it doesn't feel like it's as replete with icon barf as Unity was. Like, there's a lot on here, certainly.
Yeah.
And this is, you go into the zoom in version. Like, there's still a lot of things to do.
I want to go to a pull-out version. Let's see,
Yeah, so this is
far out as you can get.
the areas that are not red are territories that I've cleared of the gang influence. As you can see, there's still a lot for me to do.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know if you go to another area?
What do you mean?
Like, do you stay in London the whole time? Or?
Yeah, so far it's so the early missions take place outside of London in the countryside, but those are totally removed from the open world stuff.
Like tutorial style?
Well, they're sort of tutorial, but they are also assassination missions. They're just very early ones. Oh yeah, chest.
Are you building anything? Do you have a fortress?
So you have a train that is your main base of operations,
cool.
which I'll go after here.
Trains are cool.
I think I just have to free these dudes, right? You're free now.
Yeah, poof. This is out on PC as well, right?
I believe so. Yes.
I wonder how that version is stacking up.
All right. So
Yeah,
we
I'm
got
curious
more
about
stuff
that.
over here. There's a lot of chests over here.
Yeah,
Do a little research maybe before I plunk down on
exactly my
my
thought.
platform.
Yeah, I mean, so far I've only played this PlayStation 4 version, but at least in terms of technical stuff, little frame rate dips here and there, but that's kind of been it.
I always meant to go back and play Unity. I've played them all, and I never did.
Unity is really skippable. I mean, really skippable. I would sooner play the other Xbox 360 one from last year than I would play.
I've heard that one's better.
Rogue? Yeah, I heard Rogue was cool.
It's not great. Like I didn't play the whole thing, but I played a decent chunk
Shoot
of
that
it.
fire thing with a dart. That little barrel.
Will it explode?
It says it. That's what it says. No, just hit the barrel.
Oh.
It'll blow up, and you'll get bonus points.
I don't know if that did it.
You shot it.
I think I might have needed to use a gun for that.
No, it says use darts on fire sources near enemies.
It did do a little poof.
Yeah,
Yeah, it did
weird.
kind of poof up.
Okay, well.
Yeah, maybe if you were closer, they would have caught
Oh,
fire.
I wonder if it like spreads the hallucinogen into the air.
Oh, maybe.
That way it saves you darts.
It's okay. I can just loot this thing.
That cane was cool. Oh, he felt weird. He
Yeah,
felt funny.
let's just say that the ragdoll doesn't always cooperate with reality.
Yeah.
Ragdoll, blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, Assassin's Creed, they did the mini, like the 2D, weren't they doing the 2D
Chronicles, I think.
things? Yeah, what happened to those?
So they did the first one,
Like
and
China,
then
was it?
Yeah.
kind of I'm out of darts now, of course.
I'm in that crate, maybe.
Just use your Helix points.
There you go.
Hey, it's a good thing Alexander Graham Bell's darts were hidden in here.
Don't worry about me. Worry about your friend.
He'll fight them,
Is
right?
the last known position stuff, is that new?
That's been there for a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they've had that for a while. That's like straight out of Splinter Cell.
I like this cane.
Yeah, the cane sword's cool.
Yeah, it makes me less want to vomit as I'm watching you play this.
Yeah, then the big jagged blade.
Yeah, where you're just like constantly just gutting people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
so
music.
Yep.
Jesper Kidd is back on the soundtrack.
Yeah, music's in this is good. You get some little operatic stuff sometimes when you go up to the sync points. It's good.
But there's still sync points. That's still a thing.
There are still synchronization points, absolutely.
So the Chronicle stuff, that is not like, hey, play this to understand. There you go.
Yeah, you're right. You were totally right.
But it still only got
Well,
that
there
one
wasn't
guy.
anyone else standing near
Right,
it.
right.
Hey, you okay? I'm not okay.
I'm drunk. I don't even care if you see me.
The animations definitely feel a little like pasted together or something like that. They don't have the smoothness
It's part
that
of
similar games
It's
do.
part of the change to the hand-to-hand combat system is that they've tried to create way more elaborate moves, and
Okay.
it doesn't always chain together super well.
It's nice when it works.
Yes, when it does work, it looks great, and I think it's better in the hand-to-hand than it is with the weapon stuff.
Gotcha.
But if you get like a good situation going where you have like 3 people that are near death, like you'll see them go into a kill move where they just straight up smoke all 3 at
Oh, that's
once,
cool.
and it's pretty awesome.
So the combat, does it feel good?
It feels pretty solid. It plays itself a little bit the way that a lot of these kinds of combat systems tend to. You kind of get a chain going, and it's just like, oh well, all right, that's. You just hit the button a few times and it just goes.
Well, I mean, the previous games, and again,
What do you want?
I didn't play Unity, was, these guys you have to jump over, hit them in the back, and then the other ones you're just waiting for the counter, right? To start
Yeah.
the train.
Yeah, and you still do wait for the counter at times, especially if you're up against enemies that are stronger than you. You definitely don't want to try and like mash against them because you'll just die in 3 hits.
That dude right there definitely just watched you murder a man in the street.
He's cool.
There is a lot of just murder. in the
London
street
was
happening.
a rough place in this time.
Is
You
it?
know, there's
Okay.
a lot going on. It was bad. It was just a bad time, man. It was a bad scene for everyone.
I came to see if I could take his shoes, but they're not my size. Oh well.
How are you 2 doing? What are you gonna get up to? Anything?
Will they fight each other? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'll let you guys suss that out.
Clearly they're just taking turns.
Also, I love how the gauntlet has. I feel like it's gotten bigger as technology's progressed.
Yeah.
Like you now have this robotic arm.
Yeah, it's almost like a Mega Man gun.
Yeah, at some point you just gotta. It just starts shooting bolts of energy.
We'll let
Oh,
those
this
guys.
guy Tesla will help me out.
Don't give them any ideas.
Yeah.
I think we're probably like 40 years off from that. Did you not kill that guy? That's just a dead man.
That's just a dead man.
Was that just a dead?
That didn't work. I forgot to ignite it before I threw it.
Oh, is that what you're supposed to do?
Yep. It's okay.
Cool.
I'll just kill them the normal way.
So I think there's an interesting thing here. Well, no.
Cool.
You're right. It does look a little spasmy,
Yeah.
like the combat. Like, I guess it's supposed to look elegant, but it does look like she's just got flailing.
It's a little
around.
much.
Yeah.
Guns really didn't change a lot in like 400 years. So like, until they had
Like repeater rifles or
and
something,
revolvers
right?
and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
The clip
Right.
didn't come around for quite a while. So,
Oi!
The docks, lads! We need to get this load to Steric now!
but they should have revolvers at this point. Right?
You would think.
This is the mid 1800s.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to run up on this boat.
Do you have a gun, or you just shoot things
I have a
out
gun.
of your arm?
I do have a gun.
This is a cool gun?
It's a revolver.
Okay, so it is, yeah.
It's it's one of those things you can upgrade over time.
What's the reload on
Oh,
it
that
like?
sucked.
It's okay.
This is it. You got it.
Yeah, you got the mask.
This is like
Take
one
the
of
mask.
this is one of
Yep.
these Destiny puzzles I've done.
Nope.
The raid. Oh, you totally have it.
Reach.
Nice. Hey guys.
Fuck y'all.
No, that's. Can you just put him to sleep?
No.
Fuck y'all too.
I think
I
this
could
is-
kidnap
Was
them
that
if I wanted to,
kidnap?
but I
Wait.
don't need to
Whoa,
do
what's
that.
What does that
mean?
do?
So there are
stab him in the
times,
butt.
there's a series of missions you do for this cop where you are picking up gang leaders and other various people, and you have to basically, you have to grab them.
Mr. Bell will find this most interesting.
I won't
don't
because
know.
I'm dead.
Yeah, shit. Don't mind me, I'm just like poisoned.
Sorry, you kidnap people for a cop?
Yeah, so you kidnap people for a cop and you bring them basically to justice. And what you do is you have to sort of armbar them and then take them to, the local
I
constabulary.
don't like that we're calling that kidnapping.
Wait,
It's just the
Are you
word.
disappearing them? What are you
You're
doing?
not. I mean, they might be. I don't know if they're doing like some secret shit on the side or what. But I mean, these are people that work for the Templars, so
But
they're
you-
not like
But do you have to
they're not
actually?
good people.
Do you have to physically drag them to this thing?
Yeah, so you have to sort of
Okay.
keep them, and they will try to
weird.
escape at various times.
So it's a long process.
It takes a little bit of time. You can also throw them into a carriage and just ride off with them.
What do you get for doing that?
It's just so all the different side people that you deal with, not so much the historical figures, but the other people, you're building up loyalty with them. So for the cop, you're building up loyalty, that gets you extra stuff.
Okay.
There's a leader of the orphans, the street urchins, who if you do stuff for them, they will give you bonuses. There's a guy who runs sort of like different transportation stuff, and there's also a ringmaster who handles both the fight clubs and the carriage races. Doing
Yep.
those things for them gets loyalty
Gotcha.
with them.
You Assassin's Creed the shit out of this
Yes.
London.
Are they all secretly assassins? Is there a scene like
They're
3/4 of the way
they're
into
sympathetic to the cause
Okay.
because you know they don't like the Templars either.
Who's Myrtle?
That's just one. So that's another thing. Is there's actually a bunch of sub assassination missions. These smaller Templars that are just run certain strongholds.
Gotcha.
So you run and do those at your own pace. They're just like upgraded versions of typical thugs in the game,
Gotcha.
but you know it's just one more thing for you to do.
Alex,
Yeah,
is London Bridge falling down?
it doesn't appear to be.
Not yet.
Not at this juncture.
When did it come down? When did it collapse?
I don't know.
Have you met my fair lady yet?
No. No,
Because
I
we have to
haven't.
tell her the London Bridge is falling
Yeah.
down.
She needs to know.
Yeah, I haven't had to teach anyone.
Is that song about Queen Victoria and the bridge falling down? Is that going to happen in this game?
I don't know. Queen Victoria is a character you meet in this game. I have just not met her yet.
I'm pretty sure it's about the collapsing of. I mean, it is about London Bridge falling down. I don't know what time period that was. I was not a history major.
Careful there, Mr.
Neither was I.
Every worthwhile endeavour is fraught with dangers, my dear friends. None more so than yours. But you have triumphed.
What is this
once
accent?
again.
Scottish?
I think he's Scottish.
Is he
yeah.
Scottish?
I think so.
At the age of communication, remember. We've already received word from Greenwich that the shipment has arrived safely, thanks to you.
Have you discovered what else is in that shipment?
Indeed. I'm afraid that Starrick's poison has found its way onto the open market.
How did he market poison?
He's mistaken.
Isn't this just the plot of 1989 Batman?
Isn't this
Yes.
or The Rock?
Also true. VX gas.
Yeah. You gonna launch VX gas from the Big Ben?
All right, let's see what else there is to do. I'll go do this next.
I have to look this up after. I didn't know Alexander Graham Bell was Scottish.
Evidently.
I'm pretty sure that's true. I'm pretty sure I just looked that up last week because he was in a trailer, and I was like, what sort of accent is that?
Yeah, I was like, oh, is this like one of those like northern English accents?
So bounty hunts are the ones you do for the cop. You go find the person and you bring them to justice. The straight up Templar hunt is just like killing Templars. Strongholds are just areas that are, you know, obviously fortified by a whole bunch of different gang members that you have to take out. Child liberations are the freeing the orphans.
Unlock the doors.
Yep. And I think that's the bulk of what I mean. There are all these other side ventures that like there's ones where you go and you steal carriages from and deliver them to get more resources.
Are these helix glitches? Are you putting something together like that, like a movie or something? Or are you getting
Boat
narrative?
raids, that's actually a new one for me. Not really. I mean, yes, you are. You're getting journal entries or whatever the terminology is here, the database, which I don't really spend a lot of time reading until usually close to when I'm done with the game.
Okay.
But there's all sorts of information here about.
What's present day? Maybe I'll close my eyes. Wait, there was yeah. Look at these. Oh, look at people.
Ooh. Bishop.
Bishop.
So that's the
Oh!
Templar lady that you were that you wandered into her conference room.
Bishop is? Or
Oh, look at all these
Isabel
people.
Ardent is.
These people. This is.
Hey, that's that.
Yeah.
She's one of the
Yeah.
hackers
Yeah,
that was there.
Rebecca
Sean,
Yeah,
yeah, Rebecca
those
and
are
Sean
people.
still doing their thing.
Still
Yeah.
looking like Rebecca and Sean.
Yeah, but the rest of
I
these
had
people.
forgotten about Rebecca and Sean.
Yeah. The rest of these people look like they came from what? Mass Effect party.
Yeah.
The rest of these people look like they fell out of like some Matrix casting call.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, so there's all that stuff. I mean, if you want to go digging through it.
That's a assassin's hat. Oh, I must have missed. I don't know where you were. Oh, assassin's intel. Sorry.
Yeah.
I wish it said hat. So.
I mean,
so
if I'm playing as Jacob, I do have a Bonnie hat.
He's been very handsome.
All
Train
right.
safe as full.
Yeah, let's go to my stronghold real quick, get some money, and then maybe we'll do one more.
Oh,
I want to do an assassination somewhere,
Is
but
there one?
that's the thing is that like story-wise, I may not be able to get to one real quick.
On the origin of SERP. Like that's
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, there's my.
Houston. That's you just go
So the
there
train
and
is
it's Houston.
moving at all times. Like
That's
it's just
very
moving.
cool.
So you have to go find
that
where
is
it is
cool.
before you jump in there, and then we'll load this up. Then we'll try at least one more story mission, and if there's an assassination after that, maybe we'll do it. But again, maybe we'll just go do one of those side assassinations, because at least then I'll have stalked and murdered someone.
Do they take long? Are they just gonna jump up and kill?
It really depends. You know, the ones that were story based took a little more time, but that was more just like level design than it was, you know, the actual assassination. So this doesn't seem to have as much of the free-form assassination stuff as Unity did, which I'm not super mad at, but I don't know. Like I feel like there were some good ideas there, but they didn't necessarily execute super well on those in Unity.
It's a nice train you have.
It's a nice hideout. Yeah.
That's Henry. Henry's your buddy.
Hey, buddy. You're just like you're from a different Assassin's Creed game.
Yep.
Miss Fry, I brought some books. I hope I'm not intruding by being
Is he from a different
By the
unit?
country.
So he's the guy who was stationed in London that was desperately asking for help and meeting deaf ears.
Herbarium.
So he's an assassin, but he's not big on field work. Like he's more of a behind-the-scenes kind of guy. He runs a curio shop in his spare time.
They all have symbolic
You actually bring him out on a mission briefly before that, and it's like you can tell he's all like, "Oh, I don't know about this. I'm kind of nervous about being out here."
I could collect some samples.
The flag.
If you'd
in the
accept
background.
The black flag.
There was a black flag.
Thank you, Miss Fry.
Like he's like a Rebecca or a Sean of his era.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're assassins, but like they're not like.
But he's not out there smoking dudes on a regular basis. That's not so much his thing.
Check you out. Does this actually go around the whole town?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Can you run along the side of the train here? or
Can you
what's it
ghost walk your whip here?
Yeah.
Is that?
called? You kill your driver? You can't jump off the train?
Sometimes it's a little hard to jump off the train.
Probably doesn't want you to jump off the train.
Well, you know what? I want to jump off the
All right,
train.
jump off the train. But then you'll be stuck in this like tunnel.
Did
Oh. Wait. Okay.
It's not going that fast.
Yeah, you're right. It is. You could just run alongside.
All
it.
right, let's
How
fast
do you
travel
keep
back.
vagrants off of your train?
That's a good question that I don't have a good answer for. All right, where's the closest place for me to fast travel to?
How do you like? What is the?
Oh,
fast
it's
travel
the
system?
synchronization points. So
Okay.
that's right near where I'm going. So let's go. The load times, I will say, the initial load times are kind of bad. Just jumping from fast travel to fast travel is not so bad, but you guys saw when I first loaded up the game here, it took a little time to get here.
Also noticed you couldn't flick out your wrist.
Yeah, so you can't
It's
stab
actually
anyone
killing
during
me.
this.
I hate
All
this
you can
so
do is
much.
kind of run around.
That's the dividing mark between the good ones and the bad ones, Vinny.
Whichever ones you can sit here and just.
Yep. That's not
I-
true because I don't think Black Flag let you.
Wait,
do it,
she only
but-
have one wrist blade?
So she has one gauntlet.
Oh.
I don't know if that means that she only has one wrist blade, but yeah, there's
Jacob
only
also
one.
only had one. Of
Yeah,
those
he
big
also only had one
gauntlets.
gauntlet.
Yeah, but I couldn't tell where the knives were coming out
Right.
with him. He was just all
That guy was
knives.
just like knife city all
It's a
around.
hat. It's a hat, actually.
It's
Really.
just like, it was just
Weird.
knives and gross knife sounds.
My favorite kind of knife sound.
The third weapon is like the fist.
Whoa! Oh, I thought you were. That something real bad happened.
I loaded into a bad place.
Oh,
That's just gravel. Oh, okay,
No, it's leaves.
Okay.
but it
Leaves.
may as well be.
It's like, uh-oh. Also, kids, that doesn't work.
No.
The physics don't check out on that.
Well, look at how
these
nice this
trees.
is. Like,
Yeah,
look
this
at
is
the
nice.
nice little picturesque. So this is a really nice vision
Yeah.
of London, I think.
Contrasted with the
Now
horrible.
go stealth kill this messenger.
Yeah.
I didn't stealth kill the messenger, but it's
I mean,
okay.
he's still gonna die.
Yeah, they're all gonna die.
These are just regular blokes, right?
They're Templar blokes.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they're running messages, I think, between
You know,
stuff.
whatever makes you sleep at night, Evie. Whatever makes you sleep at night.
I get it. You really wanted that 8 pounds. Five
5
pounds.
pounds.
Good. Worth it.
And some throwing. Oh, okay, I didn't even get the throwing knives. I already had them.
I have too many throwing knives.
Yeah.
I'll just leave these here.
I'll just stab this guy again with his own knives. So this is your assassinate mission you're running up
This is
on?
my next story mission. Yeah. I'm gonna have to kill these guys first. All right, fine.
Are you?
No, I don't have to.
Oh, okay.
What?
What? She's gone!
Well, because this is a Jacob mission, so.
She's teleported away!
Oh, is that what happened? It was
Yeah, so the
supposed to be
Eden
Jacob
mission
here?
before this was you were hunting for the piece of Eden, and you end up going through Edward Kenway's house, hunting through there and finding like secret passages in there.
It's a lie, sir. And you know it. Bah, I don't have time for this nonsense. Nonsense? It is my name and reputation you have willfully besmirched, sir.
Besmirch is a good word. Should bring that one back.
Who's that?
Drive, damn you,
Is that
drive.
Lamarck?
Yeah, you got that handle. Good.
Yeah.
Richard Owen.
Oh.
That's who it
Vile,
is.
despicable wretch.
I don't know
of
who
a
that
man.
is.
Really? I could have sworn you were close friends.
Mr. Owen works at the asylum. He will know who made the syrup. Get him.
Okay.
Go murder that guy!
Yeah. Okay. You got it.
Yeah, wow.
I'm surprised you didn't just like woof or bark.
Oh.
Yeah. Jump on that.
Is there action? Is there action position or whatever it's called?
Oh, come on, get in there.
Don't pet that
Yeah,
horse.
no,
The mission isn't petting horses.
you're
Get
nice.
in there.
You're a nice horse.
There we go. You have to get to know the horse before you order him around.
Oh.
Whoa.
So
Yeah.
let's just GTA this shit right
Wow.
now.
I get why people were not really into carriages and like why you
The
ruin
carriage
our
stuff
street.
is not good. I understand. I bet carriages were in fact incredibly unwieldy
Yeah.
devices to pilot, but at the same time,
I don't know. This seems about whatever. Yep.
Sorry, what I meant was I understand why people in like this time period were upset with carriages and roads
Yeah.
and moving towards.
yep.
Automobiles.
Yeah. This
I
is
mean,
dangerous.
Some nice wide streets. I will say that.
Yeah.
though.
Yep.
Water looks good. Good smoke
And then
happening.
that person's. Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
Action position. That's not really action position.
This'll do.
Stunt position.
Yeah, stunt position. That's what I need.
Is the
I got your
off-brand stunt
carriage.
position?
Yeah.
Do you realize how much trouble you're in?
I don't know. What are you doing now? You're taking this person somewhere?
I'm ramming this carriage to damage it to freak him out.
Oh.
Poor horse.
I've always wondered how.
Yeah, the horse really doesn't deserve this.
Yeah. He's just like ramming the horse into
Christ.
other things.
Just have a few questions for you, sir.
Also, all these other carriages.
Yeah.
They're collateral damage, you know?
There must be a better way to do this.
You would
There
think.
must be a better
Like,
way.
just get out and point your knives at him.
Just take him to the morgue, filled with bodies you've murdered.
Or just have him follow you around the street for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
I wager your life, Mr. Owen, that you know something.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, this is by far the stupidest thing I've had to do in this game.
I've never been involved with anyone. Next stop, the River Thames. Better speak now.
Actually, I just drove over the Thames,
Yeah. I'll turn this cart around.
Everything I know.
but all right.
Shoot. Yeah. Peace.
Wow, this is.
Later, dudes.
You've got a hot mess on your hands.
Yep.
Whoa.
Dr. Elliotson, Dr.
You're on the wrong side of the road.
I think this might be a setup for an assassination.
Stop me. I beg you, good sir. Stop this madness.
Madness stopped.
Was that so hard?
Yo, that carriage is fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
you did it!
We've discovered the origin of the syrup.
And the schematic for a reinforced gauntlet.
Sure.
Ooh. I wonder if I have the crafting materials to build that.
All right, you can just do it here. There's no going to. Sorry,
You've
you,
gotta
can
be
on. You
anonymous.
can't be on a carriage and crafting.
Aw, damn.
It's like I
They
haven't
got
even,
me.
Yeah, it's like I haven't even played Minecraft before. Obviously.
All right, inventory, assassin gauntlets. Oh yeah, let's craft it.
It's not a
Let's
must
craft,
be
y'all.
crafted. Is that it?
so
Did
what
you
did that
craft it?
do?
Yeah, 2500. Yeah, all right.
Oh, it ups your attack. I see.
Craft and equip. And I bet I can upgrade it too, because I have a whole bunch of money. Yep. And
How
another
much?
attack.
Does it change what it looks like, or does it
No,
just?
just the upgrade just gives you the stat boost.
Is that made
Gotcha.
of corduroy?
Kind of looks like there's some corduroy and some leather and a little metal.
Is that a gun on the top? Or is
It
that-
looks.
That's the dart
I think
gun,
that's
maybe?
the maybe yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks like there's a.
It's a pretty
syringe.
dope gauntlet.
And you're just wearing that out and about. Like anyone
Yeah,
could
no
see
one
that.
cares. All right, so let's see what the next thing is.
Let's see if it's an assassination. Yeah.
Yeah, if it is, I'm probably just gonna go do it. Yep,
Is that how
totally
you-
is.
Can you fast travel to it?
I can fast travel to
That other tall building.
the right next to
Okay,
it.
let's do that.
All right,
Yeah, I'd like to see you kill someone in this game.
it'd be nice. Yeah, for a change of pace.
Like with a knife or with gas or like with
Anything, really.
anything.
fire.
Enough talking.
Make them kill their friends. How terrifying must that have been for those people who you shot them with hallucinogen or like their friends, really, the people who they were working
Yeah.
with, where it's like, Bill, are you okay? Bill, what? Bill,
Oh,
swing at me!
I guess he's not. Let's kill him.
Vinny, get over here!
Yeah, let's actually just murder him.
Yeah.
I guess he's gone.
I hate this dude's hat.
That's a bad hat. You can't get rid of the hat. You can't give him like a different hat. Like a
So the last outfit I had him in did not come with that hat.
A do-rag.
But this is an upgraded outfit, so unfortunately I'm stuck with the hat.
Some sick hat.
Fuck that
Pre-order
hat.
bonuses.
Yo, fuck a hat.
Whoa.
Every time you come in here, I'm nervous.
Yeah, it's rightfully so.
Wait, is this the same spot? Different
Yeah,
spot?
same spot as last time. All right.
I did you.
On our way
Your dark deed.
to roll up on the asylum.
Oh, at least he's got an umbrella. Hey. Psst.
It's me. Hey, Darwin.
Hey.
Let's do it.
Charlie.
Charlie D.
What's
Chuck
up?
D.
Chuck D.
Chuck D?
Yeah.
The original Chuck D.
This is, the original.
Mr. Fry, I trust that you had a productive meeting with
Things just ain't going right for Darwin, man.
No.
The most wonderful chat. I found out the man behind Starrick's soothing syrup is John Elliotson.
Dr. Elliotson. I haven't heard that name in a long while.
Long
He was a
while.
brilliant heart specialist until he became obsessed with phrenology and mesmerism. Ruined his career. Well, how shall we proceed?
Let's kill him.
Oh, with all respect.
Time for murder, then.
I should proceed alone. After all, we wouldn't want to attract any unwanted attention.
Sounds very wise.
With that beard.
So Darwin's just an accessory, right, to murder?
At this point,
And Mr. Fry, should you find yourself with any free time, please do call on me.
What's...
I think he asked you out. I think he
Yeah.
just asked you out.
see, this is what Unity was missing. Like, I understand these are not like wholly accurate representations
Sure.
of these historical figures, but at least there's like a charm to them.
The like eccentricity of like these
Like,
nut jobs.
Yeah, it's like Unity had like, you know, Napoleon, the Marquis de Sade, and they were just the most boring characters. Like, they just didn't do anything with them.
All right, go smoke a fool. Or just recruit those guys.
I figure out what the entry point here is.
It's climbing. Wow, you just...
Yeah.
They just said fuck climbing.
I like how you just jumped off that lamppost for a second there. That was
Yep.
actually pretty cool.
All right, so there's an entry point up here. I can.
But they just, at some point, they're like, nah, no more
Right.
climbing.
Yep.
Wait, they just tell you where the entry points are?
Well, so once you do your eagle vision in the area,
Oh, right, eagle vision. Remember
Yeah.
how they tried to explain that once?
People are evolved from eagles. That's what they said, right? I'm pretty
Darwin's
sure
gonna find out.
Yeah.
the eagles were the precursor race.
Yeah.
Yes. But the eagle's the band.
Don Henley.
Yes, that's why they're immortal.
Don't tell Don Henley he's in this game. He will sue Ubisoft for all their worth.
See, they should have gone with Glenn Fry, because that dude will do anything.
Hotel California is just that a song about that early like Adam and Eve mine they're working
okay.
in. You can check in, but you can't check out.
Yeah.
It's what the miners used to sing while they were harvesting magic. I don't know,
Right.
whatever they were doing.
I think so.
The bugger. We'll get in trouble for this.
Is the Fable game? Is that?
Look at you being all stealthy when you could just
trying
kill
to be.
these guys in 5 seconds.
Well, so they're not red, so I'm not sure if these are actually enemies or if they're just people that are.
Working the.
Let me tell you
Working at
something.
this asylum.
I want to blow your mind for a second. Enemies are people.
What?
Yeah. All the things you've been killing, those have been people.
No, they're
They're
red.
constructs,
So
yeah.
that means that they are therefore bad people, and I don't have to care about them. That's how this works, right?
Here's an eagle.
Mission time.
Oh, that was the start of the mission?
I think so, yeah. I just had to get into the building.
Cool.
Oh, sure,
That's
one
a-
of these.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's see somebody.
Ah, good. Some medical malpractice. Let's enjoy this.
Good vintage.
Yeah.
Any of y'all seen The Nick?
Not yet. I've heard some things.
Yeah.
Weird. That didn't cure him.
No, phrenology turns out not so good.
You've just witnessed the application of too much pressure can sometimes result in unexpected outcomes. Unfortunately, it appears I've ruined the organ.
Oh, darn.
I'm pissed.
Time to get another one.
Flush the toilet. Wait, no. You gotta grab it to bring it.
Send up a cadaver.
At once, Dr. Elliotson.
Oh, you should lay down. You should hide as a cadaver.
Yes. Oh, a unique kill opportunity.
Wait,
What's that mean?
Frankenstein?
I don't care about your ethics. And I care even less about your damn patience. Now hand over your keys.
Are we getting like a bunch of?
So this is actually new. None of this was in the previous assassination missions. This is.
I feel like I'm watching a Hitman game.
Yeah.
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 Wait, is that your bloody handprint up
I don't
there?
know. I don't think it's mine, but. Okay, so I got some opportunities here.
Young Doctor, you know what they call me.
Young Doctor.
It's your boy, Young Doctor.
I say just jump through that window and stab him.
I mean, I could do that.
You could just do that. Okay, there are extra things. You could halt the electroconvulsive therapy session, and you can do not fire a single bullet.
Okay.
I wish those things were just coded a little bit narratively.
Yes.
Just a little tiny bit.
Or like, right, like how did he even see the electrotherapy going on?
Eagle vision,
He
Vinny.
sensed it?
Yeah. He's part eagle.
I actually don't know how I can get in there.
You're looking for this entry point?
Uh-oh.
There's a window. Whoop, somebody spotted you. To your right, I think is an entry point.
Teaches us how to not only identify, but also how to measure the mental faculties.
Hey, wait, what's that? What's the identify button? Did you see that?
Oh yeah, that's just identify the dude.
No, it's also. I think it's also the. We should murder that guy, obviously.
Don't call for help.
Oh, is he not?
Nope, forget it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so
I just knocked him out.
Did you?
Or I thought I did.
So
I don't want
how?
to free him, I want to knock him out.
There you go.
Okay, so he's out cold.
I think if you look down at the pink skull lady with the eagle vision. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
Right.
Click it in.
Or okay, that's a dude.
That's
Young
Doctor. Unlocks unique kill.
Alright.
And
They
then you
really
can take
spell
the.
that out.
Alright, so I gotta figure out how to get downstairs.
Jump through a window.
I don't think I can do that.
No.
Oh boy.
What are the numbers over folks' heads?
That's their level. That's how strong they are,
It's so weird.
You have to upgrade your scanner.
evidently.
See what skill they have. He's a troublemaker.
There's a lot of people in here.
Yeah, man.
There you go. That looks like
Going downstairs.
A lot of people came to see the show.
We're just sneaking around. We're just seeing what's around. I mean, all things considered, I'm perfectly fine just running up and stabbing that dude.
Right, totally.
Oh boy. Okay, so could you walk through here, or would you be?
It's not. Oh, it is restricted, isn't it?
Yeah, this is all restricted area.
So they would know you're in here.
Yeah.
Can you drop
Boy,
that chandelier?
That is a busy fucking room.
Oh.
No, I did that on purpose.
Somebody find your body.
I don't know. Let's see what's over here. Chest back here somewhere.
There's the morgue.
Was there a... Okay, no. I was very nervous about what was in that chest.
Yeah. Guess you could have come in over here?
I could have come in that way, yeah. So those entry points, I think, are just referencing where I could have come in.
There's a key somewhere.
We're fast friends.
So if you wanted, you could assassinate them, but you're...
I'm trying not to.
Trying not to.
So I'm not
So you
like
can
a
recruit
huge...
them into your mother base later, right?
It says they kidnap. Oh,
They have a good medical skill.
quiet time.
So I could go hide those bodies if I wanted to, but
What's this key?
I think I need a key. I think it's
Can
me
you-
getting the key from the nurse.
Yeah. Can you also do the identification on the key? Or the nurse had it taken away, didn't she?
Maybe, yeah.
There's only two guys down there. They'll never even see you. Oh, this is the halt the nonsense.
Oh, is it?
Oh, that guy. You get all the knives now.
Nice.
Y'all getting stabbed.
12
That's just what's
times.
happening.
15 times I'll stab you.
All right, so you did it.
Yeah. Did you halt it?
I think so. It's not listed anymore.
Yeah, go shock him.
Hide which corpse? This corpse?
It's weird they... Oh, no, that's your body. That's where you can go hide your body.
Really?
Down there, yeah.
Like put yourself.
As a cadaver, as the fake cadaver.
Yeah, do it. So like hide as a body.
Right. That's maybe the weirdest way to say that.
Yeah, the phrasing there is a little off.
Just doing my routine.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Hey, buddy.
I can't believe you were just decimating this guy's clone army.
That's what he's really working on?
Yeah. Oh.
He took a tumble.
He took a kukri to the neck.
Did.
You could sneak. You could sneak by this guy. Nope.
Nope. No.
Nope. Now it's death time.
He spotted something.
Just a big rat.
He just doesn't know what.
Yeah. It's a man made out of knives. Well,
sorry, dude.
Jeez.
That was almost like a schoolyard prank, and then you stabbed him. So.
Yeah, hide in there. Hide in there.
What are you gonna do with his
What?
body?
Wait. That was weird.
Oh wait, like.
That could have been a little smoother.
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta hide this body? Okay, you've gotta hide this body.
Aha.
Can you pull to the...
Over to the right? Over to the right?
I'm gonna just put it behind here. Everybody's dead.
I think
here
it's
anyway.
supposed to go over there.
Oh,
That's
I
what I'm
see.
saying, yeah.
But you aren't allowed in here.
Oh, okay, hold on. I'll just take this corpse.
Yeah, what?
And put him in the bathroom. Hold on. Don't...
I'm just helping this guy.
And don't look in here, by the way.
I did it. Now what?
Now go lay. Oh. Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna do this, definitely.
Yeah.
Go lie on the stretcher. Have a good lie.
Mm-hmm. A nice little sleep.
Oh yeah, this looks like the guy we put here. Sure.
I mean, look.
Sure.
He wasn't wearing shoes before, but you know.
Sure.
Or a top hat. Like
I'll never be an old doctor. Man.
He's cousins with the young detective.
This guy's heavier than I remember.
This all doesn't make sense, but I guess that's why I'm the young doctor.
But you're right, there is something a little bit Hitman-esque about this stuff. And I mean, so Unity toyed with this a little bit.
This is...
Oh, I hope there's a QuickTime prompt here.
Might be.
Like, is he gonna, how far is he gonna get with this?
We'll see.
Seconds, right?
I mean...
Let him do a talk. Let him do...
Oh, I see, yeah.
Continue our experiment shortly.
I'm waiting.
In a moment, we
Somebody
will
just burped.
compare the brains of our two specimens.
Specimens.
Since both specimens had a propensity towards...
I want to hear what he has to say first.
Yeah.
we should see similar protrusions in specific parts of their brains. Corpses do not have...
Go.
Yes, they do. What?
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh bother.
The eyes rolling up was gruesome.
Last it ends. Yet I can only think of beginnings. A better tomorrow. Forged with the blood of visionaries.
Like
all I see is
Kevin Spacey-esque.
You keep shit-talking Kevin Spacey.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Wait, when have I ever shit-talked Kevin Spacey?
Moments in the last thing we recorded.
Glorious design.
Kevin Spacey?
Yeah.
Designs are meant to be broken.
We'll have a talk later.
Okay.
Yeah.
A child who believes they can solve all...
I'm so glad they brought these back too,
Yeah,
because like
me
Unity
too.
had none of these, and so it actually drained a lot of the personality from the assassination targets.
Did Black Flag even have these?
Yeah, it did.
Did it? Okay.
It wasn't.
Teach you.
I thought it did.
You might be right.
Tell me that doesn't look like Kevin Spacey.
I mean,
not that.
a real beardy, bedraggled Kevin
Yeah.
Spacey. Sure, Kevin Spacey left out in the wild for a while.
That's kind of what's happened with Kevin Spacey.
This is post K-Pax. Is that what?
So that's what they do, is they take a little blood on a handkerchief from each victim, every major assassination target. Both Jacob and Evie do that.
You're sure he's not Jack the Ripper?
I get they are, maybe, I don't know. The Jack the Ripper missions in this game are supposedly you in investigating.
To what end with the, I guess, all right, get out. Wait,
Y'all,
he's disappeared. That's weird.
So y'all cool? Everything
Yeah.
cool?
Yeah, we're cool.
All right, later.
Okay.
Check out the Nick. It's pretty good.
Oh, jeez.
No, now we murder everyone. All right, now we're going smoke bomb.
Good headbutts.
I mean, I could have just run away,
Jeez.
but
Oh, you know what? Hey, Alex, I'm gonna throw the towel in on this one.
I need you to actually kill that guy because letting him live at that point would have been a crime.
later, dude.
Made him, his life would have just been miserable.
Anyhow,
Holy cow.
and on that note,
Just go through one of these windows, like.
there's one up here.
Oh.
Yeah. I wish you just tip your hat to these dudes as well.
Hey, guys.
Oh my. Yeah, it's like it skips into the animation sometimes.
A little bit.
Yeah, like a little like jeez.
Oh my.
You're a horrible person.
What? What? What?
You know, no, you're right. No,
I'm doing what the game is asking me to do.
Yeah. That's what your order said.
Wow.
Yeah, that's.
Here.
Oh, just keep reading. Why didn't you just? Okay, good.
Oh, is there no DDT?
Say uncle. Oh man, yeah, it would have been rad if he just did the little fucking arm thing and just DDT'd that motherfucker.
That would have been so good.
More wrestling moves. That was one thing I liked about Mad Max. A lot of good wrestling moves.
And escape.
Later. Well, fuck that place.
Sure. Done. You did it.
I'm gonna go now. Later.
I think you just have gang members hanging out in the courtyard, though.
I think that's this is territory that I have a little more claim over, so they just sort of take over the spots occupied by other enemy gang members.
And you did not fire a single
Look at
bullet.
that. And
All
so you got
done.
a better gun.
Yeah, that's right. By not firing a bullet.
Model 1 revolver.
We've given you a gun. We obviously know how much you wanted to fire that bullet.
So that, fellas, is Assassin's Creed Syndicate in a nutshell. Actually, I'm kind of glad that that choice of assassination stuff was there, because that was not the case really in Unity, and there was a little bit in Unity, but it feels like a better version of that.
All right, let's get out of this before we spoil something, because you have no idea where this is going, right?
That's true.
All right. Thanks, Alex.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Simply content to dice with